Hello everyone, my name is Precious Owuoko. I'm the current founder of Walking Shadow Poetry, Voices of Artist podcast, an MC, and basically just a multi-talented person. Before I joined AEE Foxfire program, I was selling SIM cards. That was immediately after I finished my Form 4. So I was selling SIM cards, specifically Telcom, around Eldoret town. And it was just a side hustle that I was doing to make sure that I help in funding some basics at home. I joined Foxfire because I wanted to see youths getting impacted, getting changed, getting transformed, and most importantly, myself. I really wanted to grow. I wanted a space where I could grow, I could interact with my fellow youths and with my fellow colleagues. During the Foxfire program, the specific activity that stood out for me the most was the high school ministry, because I really loved it when I used to go to schools and talk to students. And after we returned back to those schools, there was a very big change that was witnessed. And also one of the moments that stood out for me is the training sessions. Before we were going to high school, the high school ministry, we were going through the training sessions. Those training sessions really helped me a lot, especially the ones that we went through with Marco Fries and the wife. And also being given mentors, because that was the first time I was actually being given mentor. My mentor was Catherine, and I really loved every step of it, enjoying every moment that I was a Foxfire. The key principles that stood out for me, and I'm still using them even right now, are the fruits of the Holy Spirit. Right now, I'm also using them big time because they've been like a kind of manual for me. The self-control, the love, the kindness, the gentleness, they have been a key point for me to navigate through life, especially Christianity in the marketplace. They have been really resourceful. I've learned to be kind through the lessons that I've learned through the fruits of the Holy Spirit. I've learned to be kind. I've learned how to manage my finances. I've learned that there's so much in life more than just who we are, and I've learned we are not our own. The gifts that God has given us, it's for the benefit of others. As at now, I'm not a family person. I'm still not married, and I'm a presenter at MBCI TV and radio in Nakuru. Currently, we are based in Nakuru. I'm doing a show called Kicheko Dawa, which airs every Wednesday from 8:30 p.m. and a show called Kitimoto on radio, which normally we are normally there with Madam Jacinta and Masaiwa Yesu from 10 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. Apart from that, I train models. I'm a freelance model trainer. I'm also doing a podcast called Voices of Artist podcast, where we get to hear stories from various artists in various places and the challenges and the journey that they're going through. I'm also a poet. I do poetry at Walking Shadow Poetry. And right now, I'm really working on my emceeing skills. So far, I've done a lot of big projects. As an MC, I go by the name MC Precious, or you can call me MC Chella, depending on what is easy for you. If I could sum up everything that I learned and everything related to Foxfire, I would sum up in this one sentence, and I would say, once a Foxfire, always a Foxfire. If you're considering to join the Foxfire program, it's an amazing program. You will be mentored. You'll learn all the C's of life, from your social life to your education, to your finances, to your spiritual life. You'll really grow spiritually. And if you're considering that, then that is the best choice you'll ever make, because you'll get to interact with a lot of people from different parts of the world and from different parts of the country. And it will really expound your mind a lot, because exposure is so important, and exposure leads to growth. Thank you.